Just a thought. I went to a funeral slash remembrance service yesterday in GMA Cavite near Manila. And I found myself taking the opportunity to muse about a subject that I take very seriously, although I wish I didn't have to. I wish the blot of it did not exist on man. But it does, and we're going to stand before God about it. And that is the subject of abortion. And as Marva and I were talking about last night, I asked her, I said, Marva, I said, was that still a man laying there? And she looked at me kind of strange, and she said, yeah, that was a man. And I said, isn't it strange that a child, an unborn child, who at the most vulnerable and trusting time in its life, in the safety of the mother's womb, has to worry about being branded a non-human, as the Supreme Court did, and the Supreme Court then gave out the license to take the lives of these children. I mean, how do we justify that? How do we come before God and answer Him? I would say that we can't. I would say that there is no reasoning, there is no logic that will justify us before the Master. He talks about innocent blood. He talks about the lives of the innocents a lot in the Bible, a lot in the Old Testament. And then he says, while the children were trying to gather around him, and the disciples were shooing them away, Jesus said, suffer the little children to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. And I believe that those who have not stood against abortion, those who say, well, maybe it's okay, maybe we should live with it, will have to stand before the souls of those little ones and answer why they thought that these innocent children did not have as much right to life as they did. The right to develop before God, the right to have a ministry, to have a testimony, the right to grow up to the point where they would need to either accept the Maker as the Maker or reject Him and go their own way. We talk about the rights of men in the United States. We talk about God-given rights. And even the atheist will claim his right that was constitutionally given to us by the Maker. For how do we get rights? Are they not handed down from somebody with higher authority than us? Did the United States Congress, the first Continental Congress, did they hold that right? Or should they have, in fact, attributed it to their maker. I think America needs to come out of its tailspin, recognize its hypocrisy, and walk away from it now, before it's everlastingly too late.